everyone, James and Mark here with another mukbang. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe.
And if you're new or newer to the channel, please let us know where you're from, what's your favorite food, and how did you find us?
Today we're going to be having a classic Vietnamese noodle dish. It's called pho. Can you say pho?
Pho.
Oh wow, see, I understand why people think you're Vietnamese now, because your pronunciation is actually really good.
I am Vietnamese.
So we got this to go, which we actually never really do, but for you guys we have it and we're gonna actually assemble it on camera.
Yeah. Let's do the noodle. Let's add the noodles in the bowl first.
Okay.
So the place that we went to, they had two different kinds.
Ooh. It smells like a lot of onions.
So I got the spicy kind.
Oh, okay. What's in the spicy? Do you see anything that's...
So this is the noodle, onion, cilantro, green onions, and there's some like red chili flakes in here.
Okay.
So
this is the difference between you and me, for sure. I'm like, ho ho ho, like caveman, and you're like refined using... Okay, this
ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got meat. It looks like there's brisket. This place offers like a beef rib. And then what's that uncooked meat one called? I forget.
Rare beef.
Rare beef, okay.
Rare steak.
So here's some. Heidi's going crazy because Mark not too long ago gave him one of these bones. And now I have to fight him off. No, Heidi.
Sorry, Heidi.
Heidi, no. No. Ah! Oh, and there's also meatballs in there if you guys can see that. I can't even see what I'm doing. And then really the idea of adding the rare beef is the hot soup is gonna cook it. So you have to kind of do it while the soup's like still hot.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. Go back there. There's a better viewpoint. Oh, it's like therapy. Oh, perfect. And then with pho, there's always like garnishes. So usually it's with bean sprouts, kind of like basil.
And mint
And
leaves,
then,
or no?
I don't know if those are mint particularly in this one. And then Mark likes a lot of jalapenos.
James liked a lot of the Thai basil.
Yeah.
So usually he gives me his jalapenos and I give him my basil. It's just like maybe one or two in here.
So yeah, with the basil, you should pluck the leaves. It's very fragrant if you've never had it. It's pretty hit or miss, I think, with people.
Oh, mine's like really red.
Super red.
Yeah.
All right. Mm.
Oh. Okay. It's good, spicy. Well, maybe you should try some before I really dig into it.
Go dig into it. It's fine.
Huh?
Go.
Oh.
Oh, because Mark is sick. He can't tell. But he's a trooper today and was like, ooh, okay. Theatrics right there. Was that cough from the soup?
No,
or
I'm
from...
being coughing. My nose is running. But I think one reason why we decided to get pho today is because I was sick, right?
Mm-hmm. We actually didn't do a thumbnail yet. Want to hold like... actually, you probably don't want to hold up your beef bone. I'm just going to do this.
I guess I'll hold my beef bone.
Okay.
I'm liking the spicy version.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's the Korean in you. Dig into this bone here. This bone is not really, I wouldn't say this is very traditional. This is a very hipster approach to pho.
But it makes a lot of sense. No?
The funny thing is we're gonna be going to DC shortly. It's gonna be super cold there, and I think I might crave pho once we're in like 30-degree weather. It's hot. It was hot today. It was
Yeah.
like 80 something.
My beef, all the meat came off in one piece like this.
It's a match made in heaven for
I know,
you.
I don't have to. Yeah, I'm trying to feel better before we have to travel because I hate traveling when I'm sick.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
It's not pleasant.
And you also don't want to be that person that's sick on the plane.
No.
Right? So-
No, I don't want to be that one. Although you're sitting next to me on the plane, so.
Can I get one of those like surgical masks? I've always wanted to wear one of those at the airport.
It's really common for Asian people to wear those masks. But this is a meatball. Which, I'm gonna be honest, out of all the meat and pho,
Don't
the
say it.
meatball is not my favorite.
Oh. You know what's funny is like going to college when I started hanging out with, because I guess growing up in high school, most of my friends were Vietnamese, and so we ate pho, and like I knew what we would order. But once I got to college, it was like everyone was all about the thigh, which is the, I'm not saying the word thigh, but the rare beef. That seemed to be everyone's favorite, and that was like one of my least favorite meats. So. Every time I get pho, I like to get the combination. Has a little bit of everything.
So our soup it's not really hot enough to cook the bird meat, huh? But I'm gonna eat it anyways.
I like how you called it out because I try to eat it in secret. I don't want people to be like, that's so raw.
Well, I can't get more sicker, so.
You can.
Started to feel sick on Thursday.
Yeah.
Then today is Saturday, and I guess I've been trying to rest. Like, you know how I can't really sleep in, but the past few days, like in the morning, I was like, oh yeah, I need to sleep in type of feeling. So I think that's my body way of saying you need to rest.
Yeah.
And then our other friends told us to try this homeopathic medicine called Umka. So I got some of that, and I've been overdosing on that as much as possible, hoping that it will make me feel better. I don't know if it's working because maybe I'm like recovering. I still feel sick, but I'm not getting worse. So maybe it is making my recovery quicker than normal.
Which is what our friend said it would do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, when the other day when I was live streaming, you lasted a good hour before you kind of started going in and out of sleep. It's not like you fell asleep like for the night, but I remember there were parts of your
body,
awake.
I couldn't stay up. Even though it was very entertaining watching James play Resident Evil, but I was like, oh no. And then he would wake me up from time to time. I was like, you're snoring.
Oh, I thought you were going to say from screaming, because there was certain parts where I was screaming and you didn't react. Hattie was pretty tired too that day.
So, I learned that pho is traditionally eaten as a breakfast in Vietnam.
Well, I can attest to that, because growing up, it would be one of the things that my dad would pick up like Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and we would actually eat it around like 10 or 11 in the morning. And then when my mom makes it, she makes a big pot, so usually the first time we would eat it would be for dinner the night before, but the really good one is the next morning once all of the bone has had time to like be in that broth. Super good. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if my mom sees this and she's like, makes a pot of pho like the next day and be like, come over, guys.
Oh my gosh. I realized this place didn't have lime.
Oh, you're right. Now I'm missing it.
I should
You should have said anything. I'm sure if we asked, but yeah. They had a little, I guess, condiment bar where you get your own bean sprouts and greenery and stuff. So that was kind of cool. I mean, like, growing up, I would always watch, like, American sitcoms, and the go-to whenever someone gets sick in those is, like, chicken noodle soup. But that's not what we ate when we were sick. We would eat this.
Pho?
Pho or porridge is very popular, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, shouldn't I have more white? I figured because I'm sick and I'm afraid of looking sick that I feel like I need to wear something bright and healthy looking to compensate for me possibly looking sick on camera today.
No wonder you were saying adjust the white balance so much.
This will be good if you add rice to it too at the end when you're done with the noodles.
I used to do that all the time growing up, but then once people said too much carbs is bad, I stopped doing it. But that used to be like, my mom would even make a thing of rice if we didn't have it, so we could just put more in. Peppers weren't that spicy today, right?
No, they tasted like cucumbers. I said I was hungry today.
Well, that's good. You haven't really had like a major appetite.
Yeah.
Even when I asked you, let's eat something, you were very like low energy about it. Like, yeah, go get the chicken and rice. Yeah, I'll have a hamburger. Like, not any like interest, but you're showing a little bit more pep in your step at least. I think it's because he misses you guys. That has to be the reason. Yeah? Okay, so while we're eating, while I'm gnawing on this bone, why don't you do the word of the day? And we want you guys to say this in your comment. And it's fine if you just say it in the comment, but try to weave it in. That way people don't just scroll through and know what the word is.
Oh, what do we do? Spicy.
Okay.
Spicy.
Some days your words are very creative, and then other days it's like this.
Well, give me some time to like think about it ahead of time.
You
I'm
know,
not good with, like, on the
I know
spot.
you don't like on the spot, but you know it's a thing every video. It's not like I'm
forgetting.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. You forget, and I'm like barely remembering to do it.
These glass bowls are kind of cool.
Can anyone guess where we got them from?
From Tiffany's.
Can you imagine? That's the thing with really expensive like china and dishes. It always frustrates me that you would get those, but you don't ever get to use it. You just display it, right? And it makes me want to use it even more.
I would want to use it. Not everyday use though.
Well, I think it ends up being like that, which I guess makes sense.
I would want to use it like, for example, if we want to do like a date night at home. Or when we have people over, I guess. But we really don't have fancy china.
Or people over.
We don't have friends.
Thank you for being our friends.
We use bowls from IKEA.
Yeah, these are bowls from IKEA. And so we also got these because Mark got these new plate sets that are round. So he was all about the aesthetic.
Yeah, the blue looked good with our white plates.
And the wood.
And the wood, yeah.
Yeah, so. We hope you guys enjoyed this mukbang. If you guys did, make sure you give this video
I enjoyed it. I feel so much better now.
Oh, good.
High five.
So you ready to clean
you.
out the rest of the closet?
Thank you, Vietnam. Oh, no. I'm still sick.
You're still sick?
Yes.
Okay. What was I going to say?
I hope you enjoyed this video.
Oh, yeah. Take over.
If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, comment below, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button because we're on the road to 10K.
We're in an alternate universe where, you know what, that might happen because yesterday when I live streamed, I felt like a lot of people unsubscribed.
Oh yeah?
They're like, why is this food channel playing video games?
Ooh, maybe
So I'm
you need
sorry.
another account.
Bye. No, I'm just kidding. No, stay. Don't leave. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to start another account. And a lot of people that watched were
like
people
Sparklet and like others, like they watch our mukbangs, but then they're into it too.
Yeah. Maybe I need to like eat during it just to keep it on brand. But it's a zombie game. They're eating people. All right, we'll see you guys for our next video. Bye.